Hi guys, welcome back to Rock Fabulous 40s. I have a whole mess of product here today, and this is all product from Five Below. Now, I went to Five Below just a couple of weeks ago and picked out a whole bunch of stuff from their little beauty section that they have. I've been to Five Below once or twice before in the past, and I do have like one or two, maybe three things in here that came from one of those Five Below trips, but everything in here is Five Below. So what we're going to do today is we're going to try to do a full face of Five Below, meaning everything is $5 or less. I've got a whole bunch of stuff in here. We're going to try it out. We're going to swatch it. We're going to see if it's worth putting on my skin, and we're going to try to complete a full look. Now, like I said, a lot of the things are from a trip I made a couple of weeks ago, but there are just a couple of things from a Five Below trip that I made several months ago that I already know I've used, and I already know what my thoughts are on them. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to jump right in and just see if we can't get a full face going. And again, it's a lot of product. So this could turn out to be kind of a long video, so I'm going to just give you guys fair warning. I'm going to try to trim it down as much as I can, but it could be kind of long. So first thing I want to do is I want to apply a primer. Now, one of the nice things about Five Below is Five Below does have Wet n Wild, and we all know that there are a lot of Wet n Wild products that are really, really good. And I have had this one for a little while, and this is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Dewy Luminex Primer, or just Dewy Primer. Luminex? Why do I call it Luminex? Anyway, this is just the Photo Focus Face Primer from Wet n Wild. This was, if I remember correctly, right at $5. It could have been $4. But I have used this, and it's okay. I mean, it's not the best primer in the world, but it does the trick. So it is a skin tinted primer, but when you spread it out across the skin, it blends in and does not leave any traces of color on the skin, but it does give a pretty nice luminosity. I don't feel that this primer is typically moisturizing per se, but I do feel that it sinks in, does give you a luminosity, and leaves your skin just a tiny bit sticky for the foundation to actually really adhere to. Alright, also a foundation I have never tried before, and we're going to jump right into that. This is it's also by Wet n Wild. This is the Wet n Wild foundation in Cream Beige, the Photo Focus foundation, this little guy right here. Now, I have the one in the little glass jar. I think I did a video on it a while back. I'll leave a link for it below. It is also a $5 one, and they do have that one at Five Below as well. But since I've already used that one a lot, and I already know my thoughts and opinions on it, I figured I'd try a different one from Wet n Wild, so I picked this one up here. And again, this is the shade Cream Beige. Hopefully it will be my color. If it is not, I'll probably grab for the other one. So let's test this guy out. Oop. It's not very runny. It's kind of oh, maybe it runs a little bit, but it's thicker. It's much, much thicker than the other one. Let's see. Yeah, that might do okay. Now, when applied to the skin here, it doesn't feel like thick and like extremely dewy. Oh, what's the word I'm looking for? Not watery texture, because it's definitely not that. But it's not as like thick and creamy as you might think it is just from squeezing it out of the tube. Now, anytime I do a new foundation and I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to think of the foundation, I get the trusty old Beauty Blender here. So Beauty blend away, so that way I can just kind of press it into the skin. Do you guys hear my dog shaking back there? Okay. I always do this with the new foundation, is I always try it, usually, okay, not always, most of the time, I always try it first with the Beauty Blender, because if it's going to be too thick or too matte, then I know the Beauty Blender is really going to push it into the skin and just make it meld with my skin a little bit better. Okay, so the foundation is done, and again, this was the Photo Focus foundation from Wet n Wild in the color Cream Beige. Now, this foundation does claim to be protective of like 7 different types of flashback or 7 different types of lighting from cameras. I don't know, because this is my first time wearing it. So the first impression of this foundation for me is I feel like my pores are a little prominent. I feel like it feels maybe a bit oily on the skin. Maybe oily is not the good word for it. Maybe a little sticky, but it does have kind of an oily smell. But when I looked at the ingredients on it, there was no oil up top, close to the top of the ingredients. So, I don't know, maybe, I don't know. It was almost some kind of maybe petroleum kind of smell to it. I don't know. Wish I could get my dog to sit still. Alright, more Wet n Wild. I'm going with the Wet n Wild. The Photo Focus Concealer in Medium Peach. This guy right here. I have had this one for a while. I already know what my thoughts are on this one. It's not horrible. It's not my favorite. It's not the best coverage in the world, but if you're wanting a little bit of a natural coverage, this works pretty well. And I'm using the peach because the peach seems to do the best on my icky dark circles. Okay, and again I'm going to bounce it in with the Beauty Blender. Okay, I do have a spot up here on my eye that I need to try to cover. I think I'm getting like a little cyst right there because it's not like it's a pimple. It's been there for several weeks. So it's not like it's a pimple and it's like a hard little knot under there. So I think I'm getting a cyst right there. I'm going to have a doctor probably take a look at that. Okay. Concealer done. Now let's set it, and to set it, Photo Focus by Wet n Wild, the pressed powder. I'm not a big powder fan anyway, but I'm going to go ahead and just put a little set under the eyes because I know with this concealer I have to set it. What shade is this? This is just translucent, I believe. No, this is a natural beige. I'm not even sure they have just a translucent. And again, this powder was under $5, $5 or under. I promise, guys, I will be done with the Wet n Wild soon, but for brows, I'm also using the Wet n Wild, and let me find it. What did I do with it? Brows, brows, brows. Okay, I'm using the Wet n Wild Ultimate Brow Kit, this guy right here, and he's also under $5. He comes with a couple of little tools, and this is my second one of these because I had one of these a few years ago, and I used the snot out of it, and the wax ended up finally drying up and I couldn't use it anymore, so I purchased another one of these and I've been using it. I really do like it. I'm in the color Ash Brown, and again, this is the Wet n Wild Ultimate Brow Kit. Let me find a little spoolie. And a little brow brush. Alright, so the first thing that I like to do is I like to grab some of this wax, and I'm going to put that on the brow just to kind of give something for the powders to adhere to. Alright, and then I'm going to go into the darkest powder, this one right here. Right there. By the way, this brush is one of the ones that I got in a BoxyCharm. This is from Aluminized. It's a little Aluminized brush kit. I don't remember if it was last month or the month before. Okay, brow powder is on. Now I'm going to try a brow gel. This is from a brand I've never heard of before, but it's from Five Below, and I have a lot of things from this particular brand. The brand is called Smoke and Mirrors. And this is the brow gel in the color Granite. It was $2. Let me go ahead and pop this guy open. Alright, so when it was in the packaging, the color looks a lot darker than when I take it out of the packaging. It looks like it's kind of a, in the packaging it looks like it's kind of a, I don't know, a gray, I guess. I guess Granite could be kind of gray, but it looks like it's going to make my brows look really weird. Let's see. Well, this is the brush. It's an awfully big brush. And it does not look like there's a whole lot of color to it. So, and it's not sticky either. So maybe it's just one of those things where it doesn't deposit much color, but it's still going to hold the brow. I hate brow gels with brushes this big. They're hard to control, but I do feel that the brush is prickly enough that it's brushing through my brows pretty well. So, okay. So again, this is from Smoke and Mirrors. This is just called brow gel, lightweight brow gel, $2. Okay, I have another Wet n Wild product. This is the Wet n Wild Ultimate Brow Highlighter, this guy right here. And I do like this guy, and I have used him a lot. This is like my third one that I've repurchased. I've had him for quite some time. I've purchased it from Walmart, anywhere where they carry Wet n Wild products. You can get these. They did have it at Five Below also, so I purchased this one, and like I said, this is my third one. I like these. These work for brow highlights as well as like lower inner waterline to brighten the eyes, and this stuff does not get on my contacts when I wear it on my waterline. It does really well. Alright, eye primer. Wet n Wild Photo Focus Eye Primer. I do already know that I like this stuff. And Five Below, this stuff was like $4, I think. Alright, now we're going to start taking a look at some of these eyeshadow palettes. I have several. Pull them out here. Ugh. So I have several of them. Okay, we're going to take a look at each of these, and we're going to see which one I actually want to go with today. So I'm going to start with the one I was most curious about, and it's called Glitter Obsessed. This guy right here. It was $5, and it's supposed to be like a whole lot of like glitter eyeshadows. So let's open this guy up, and what is very, very hard for me to find is a good glitter eyeshadow from the drugstore. And you guys hear that car going? Sorry. And if I can find a glitter shadow that is absolutely amazing, I will be so, so surprised. Normally what I find is glitter eyeshadows that are nothing but a glitter top coat on top of a petroleum jelly, which makes me crazy. Alright, so here it is. And you know what? It's a glitter top coat on a petroleum jelly. I haven't even stuck my finger in it yet, and I can see where the glitters have separated off. Hold on. You guys see that? Look, that is a petroleum jelly. Look at this. Look at that. It's so gross. Yeah, that's not cool. Let me stick my finger in one of these. Let's try this little purple guy here. Do you guys see what just happened? That's all petroleum jelly under there. No. No, 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 Alright, so this is not any better than any other glitter eyeshadow that I've found at the drugstore. It's just glitter on top of petroleum jelly. Okay, that's pretty nasty. So, yeah, we're not going to go there. Alright, then we have this from Beauty and Intuition. This is the Moonlight eyeshadow palette, and this guy was also $5, and it's a bunch of baked eyeshadows here. Let's pull the little thing off of it. Okay, this is it here, and let's do some swatches. Let's do some green. Oh, these actually feel nice. Well, some of them feel nicer than others. But that blue and that green, look at that. Those feel really nice. Let's see. Those aren't bad. There's no smell. That's pretty awesome. The lighter shades get kind of icky. Okay, so some of the shades in here are not bad, and some of them are not good. So this is another eyeshadow palette. Again, this is the Beauty Intuition's Moonlight eyeshadow palette. Then I have this from Smoke and Mirrors. This is the Metallic Eye Dust. It's 11 shade metallic eyeshadows. This was also $5. And let's go ahead and see what we've got in here. Okay, so this is it here. And just so you guys know, I did not pick up any Wet n Wild eyeshadows because I have enough Wet n Wild eyeshadows as it is. I've already used them all. I already know that I like a lot of them. So I didn't get any of those. I wanted to get things that were different that I've never used. So here they are. They look like they've got like different colors running through them. Like this pink one right here looks like it's got some purple. This yellow one looks like it's got some gold, or this green one looks like it's got some yellow or some gold running through it. Let's swatch a couple of these guys here. Now these guys are kind of soft. Okay, that's not bad. Let's swatch these guys. Very chalky. But, I mean, for the most part, that's not too bad. It's not the most metallic that there is out there. It's not the least either. So, yeah, those aren't too bad. So, okay, I'll leave this one up here, just in case I decide to go with that one. Alright, and then I have this one from Beauty Treats. This is called the Rose Gold Nudes. This guy right here. This was also $5. And this has got a lot of your warm shades, a lot of your kind of richer, warmer tones. It's got some mattes, it's got some metallics. I'll go ahead and swatch a couple of these guys. Oh, these mattes feel nice and soft. Wow. The shimmers, I don't know. Okay, so this is some of the shades from the Rose Gold Nudes collection here. I like it. Look at that. Those seem to swatch out really, really nice. Okay, so I'll leave this one up here because maybe I'll use this one. I have another one from Beauty Treats. This is called the Modern Metallic. This guy right here, also $5. And every shade in here is a shimmery shade. Let's go ahead and swatch some of these guys. Very soft. A little powdery. Purple. Guys, look at those purples. Oh, beautiful. These are pretty. Yeah, those are pretty. I'm going to leave these out too. I'm leaving everything out. Okay, so again, this one was the Modern Metallic. And then they had this one other one for $5. This is from Be a Bombshell, and this is called the Glitter Palette. Another glitter palette. So when I pull this one out, it kind of looks like that old like BH Cosmetics or Coastal Scents kind of packaging here. You pop it open, and it's got, as soon as I opened it, I could take a whiff of the scent. It's got like that BH Cosmetics kind of scent to it. But this is it here. Let's swatch a couple of these guys. These are very, very soft feeling, and all of these are supposed to be glitter, but they're not. They're metallic. They're not glitter. Ooh, these are pretty though. Wow. Look at that. These are gorge. Gorge, gorge, gorge. Let's try a blue. Let's try this green. You guys see that? So pretty. Okay, so this one could end up being a good one too. Alright, so what do I want to do here? I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start out with the Rose Gold Nudes from Beauty Treats because it's got some mattes in it. I always like to start with a good matte. So I'm going to get my fluffy brush and I'm going to go into, let's see, maybe this guy right here. Okay, so let's go in. These are a little powdery, so definitely shake off your brushes. Okay, this is going to be my blending or transition shade here. Alright, before I move on any further, let me take some of this cream right here. I want to use that as a highlight. It's a matte cream. Alright, let's find us a good crease color. I think I'm going to take this guy here, which is kind of a mauve-y gray, purpley mauve-y gray, and just right into the crease, just directly in. Now we're going to know if these are good or not. If they start skipping on me, we're going to know that they're not very good. They are very powdery, however. Alright, so now let's go with this dark brown down here. Now this has got a little bit of glitter in it, but it doesn't look like it's going to be so shiny and metallic that I won't be able to use it in my crease. It looks like my outer corner and my crease should be okay with this guy. Oh, I hate to say it, but I feel like I'm dealing with a little bit of mud here. Let's see if I can lighten this up a little bit. Let's go into some of this little peachy guy right there. It's kind of outer edges maybe a little bit. Oh guys, I don't know. I just don't know. It just looks like a brown skippy mess. Let's try some pink or some purple or something. Let's try this guy right here, this pink guy, and I'm going to take him across the lid. Let's see what he's going to do. Try a finger. Okay, definitely better application with a finger. Not getting a lot of fallout. That's kind of good. Let's take, let's see, some of this dark purple maybe. Let's maybe see if we can work him in right here. This is, again, this dark purple right there. From the Beauty Treats Metallic palette. So that pink I laid down, as soon as I go to blend, it's coming right off. Let's try the Bombshell palette. Let's see. Let's try maybe this guy? No, let's do this guy right here. This purple guy. Let's see what he's going to do. Okay, a little bit better. So I think I might take just a little bit of that purple guy and put him under the lower lash line a little bit. So I'm going to take some of the purple from this palette here, and just maybe a little right under that lower lash line. Alright, not done with the eyes though. I have these two things here. They were $3 each from Smoke and Mirrors, and these are the glitter eyeshadows. I want to see if, and there's no actual color names on these, I don't think. One is just, oh, Purple Sky and Electric Pink. So Purple Sky and Electric Pink. I want to play with these and just see if I can get like that glittery kind of look like the Stila glitter eyeshadows give you. I doubt it, but we're going to give it a go. Oh, and it comes with an eyeliner too. So you have the glitter eyeshadow and an eyeliner. I'm going to open both of these guys up and swatch them for you. Alright, so the eyeliners, both, let's see. Okay, they're both just black eyeliners. They're standard cheap pencil eyeliners. Did I say that those were $3 each? Yeah, they're just your standard cheap pencil eyeliners. I don't know. I'll try it. We'll see how it goes. And then here are the glitter eyeshadows. So this one is Purple Sky. The packaging does feel very cheap, but again, you know, it was only $3. Not bad. The consistency is very thin, but yeah, not bad. Let's try the pink. These are definitely not the Stilas, but you know, again, $3. Oh, look at that pink. The pink is pretty. I'm going with pink. Alright, so this is the Electric Pink. And let's go on the lid with this guy, and let's try to glitter some stuff up. Normally I'm not a big into glitter, especially during the day, but since I'm playing with makeup from Five Below, why not? Okay, let's Smooth it out. Okay, I like that. That is nice. That is nice. So far these, I'm liking these so far. Alright, these liners, I don't know. Let's try to tight line here a little bit. Nope, ow. Nope, ow. That's not happening. Sorry. Alright, I do have another eyeliner though. This is from Jackie and Lauren. It's Jackie and Lauren Cosmetics. It was $3, and this is the Felt Tip Eyeliner and Star Stamp. I'm really playing with stuff today, guys. Let's see if I can get this out of here. You guys know I don't do liquid eyeliner a whole lot. Doesn't really shake. It's definitely a felt tip. And it's definitely black. Check that out. Alright, we're going to give this a go. I need a closer mirror here. Well, you guys know I don't do a wing. It's going over that liquid eyeshadow pretty well though. I'm pretty impressed with that. Alright, where shall I put the star stamp? Okay, there's the little star stamp. I know, I'm playing around. This is like kid makeup here, but I just got to do it. Where shall I do it? Maybe right there? So cute. Look at that. I love that. That is awesome. I probably should have done my highlight first, but whatever. It's so pretty. Alright, mascara. What do I have for mascara? Wet n Wild. I have the Wet n Wild Skinny Mascara. This is the Mega Slim in black. And this is very, very skinny. This is my second tube of this because I like using it on my lower lash line. But since it is the only Five Below mascara that I have, I'm going to use it on the upper lash line too. Alright guys, sorry if the lighting looks a little different. My memory card died and I had to change it out. Anyway, so I had just finished up using the Skinny Mascara, the Mega Glow Skinny Mascara. Or, sorry, Mega Slim Skinny Mascara. It took about, I would say, 6 actual coats to get the skinny one to build up just this much. I don't know how much you guys can actually see it. I'm not going to do fake lashes. I don't wear fake lashes anymore. I've been trying to get my natural lashes to look better, so I don't want to rip them out with eyelash glue. Anyway, so this was about, I don't know, 6 coats maybe of getting it built up like this. It works great for the lower lash line, but for the upper lash line, it's just a little, I don't know, it's just not the perfect formula for the upper lash line. Yeah, it's just not the greatest. Anyway, I told you guys this was going to be a really long video, didn't I? Anyway, Mega Glow highlighter, the Mega Glow Ultimate Brow Highlight that I wore under my brows earlier. I'm going to go lower lash line with it. Probably should have done this before I did my lower mascara, but you know, whatever. Alright, let's take on some blush. Alright, so for some blush, I don't have any bronzer. No, I really don't. But let's take on some blush. And so for blush, I'm going to use the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Cheek and Lip Tint. This guy right here. And this guy, this is a repurchase. I've had him before and I decluttered him. But I went ahead and got him again for the sake of this video. So I'm going to go ahead and apply him. And the way that I like to do this is I like to apply to my finger. You hear my cat? And then finger. And then once I get it placed with my finger, I will take my Beauty Blender and blend it out the rest of the way. That's how I like to do this particular one. Otherwise, if I just swipe it onto my cheek, it just swipes on way too much product. Now we get to have some fun with some highlight. I got a lot of highlight here, guys. A lot. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different highlighters here I want to show you guys. And I'm going to start with the one that kind of intrigues me the most, which is the Smoke and Mirrors Loose Highlighter. This is Ultrafine Shimmering Loose Highlighter Powder. It was $3, this guy here. And this one kind of intrigued me because a loose highlighter in this kind of a jar just kind of made me think, I wonder if that would be any good, and how highlighty is it actually? Alright, just so you guys know, the pink glitter that I put on my eyes, I just went to take the swatch off my hand and it's still there. It stained my hand. Alright, highlighter. This, again, the Smoke and Mirrors Loose Highlighting Powder. Let's see what this is about. It's got the little thingy here. Let's put a little bit in the... Okay, there's definitely some glitter. You're not going to be able to see it really in the lid. That's just a little tiny bit. But there is definitely some glitter in this. Alright, so what this feels like to me, it's like the powder itself is not really illuminating, but it's the glitter in the powder that's illuminating. I don't like that. I mean, that's just like pink powder with just glitter all over the top of it. Can you guys even see the glitter? I don't know if you can. You know, it might not be so bad as maybe an eyeshadow top coat, like if you wanted a little bit of a pink glittery glisten on top of an eyeshadow, that would probably be really pretty, but as far as a face highlight, yeah, not so much. So again, this was the Ultrafine Shimmering Powder from Smoke and Mirrors, the loose highlighter in Pearl Lights is what this is called. Okay, then we have this from also Smoke and Mirrors, the Illuminator Stick in Prismatic Glow, this guy right here. And I was kind of intrigued by him because he is a stick highlighter. So it looks like this. It kind of reminds me of like one of these little Paris Hilton ones that I bought a long time ago at Ross. So there we go. And let's swipe you on. Okay, so it's got a bluish purple hue to it. It is pretty illuminating. It's also not bad feeling. Now, that is not a color I would wear on my face because it is, I don't know if you guys can see the bluish purple, so I'm not going to actually wear that on my face, but this is something that I might wear in the summertime, like on my collarbones or my arms or, you know, something like that, just not on my face. Alright, and then we have this Blend and Glow. This is Illuminate and Bronze right here. And this guy, how much were you? This guy was $4. This is also from Smoke and Mirrors. Did I say that? Anyway, so this is it right here. And, alright, I can already tell just from looking at it in the pan. Okay, do you guys see how everything is pretty shimmery right here, but then you look at this little pattern right there and there's absolutely no shimmer on it right there? What that tells me, okay, is this is one of those that has a glitter overspray, that it's not really going to be glowy. It just has this glitter overspray that kind of makes you think it's going to be glowy. So I'm going to go ahead and swatch. Yep, just what I thought. Look at that. It comes right off. Okay, so I'm going to swatch it so you guys can actually see. Alright, so that's it right there. Okay, and it does look pretty because I picked up some of the glitter, the shimmery overspray, but what if I don't? What if I just go to this little area right here that has no overspray? Alright, so if you are out of your glitter overspray on the top, you've got nothing left. It's just completely matte. There's really nothing there, not even any pigment or color. So this is, no, I hate when products do glitter oversprays. I think it is very, very deceiving. Then we've got the Smoke and Mirrors Glow Illuminizing Duo. This one was $4. Let's go ahead and pull this guy out here. And just from the looks of them, they kind of remind me of those custom cover drops, the glowy ones. So let me do a shake here. Oh, this one's not shaking up too well. Let's see if I can get some up into the dropper. There we go. Ooh, that's like gunky. Holy crap. Look at that. That is like gunky. Do you guys see that? Holy moly. Ugh. Ugh. It feels very slimy. And again, it is a bluish, purple, pinkish tint. So something I won't wear on my skin. But let me try the other one. And this was the only duo that they had. It wasn't like it came in different colors you could pick from. That one doesn't even have a name on it, does it? Oh yeah, this one's called Holographic. This one, the other one, looks more of a rose gold, and it is called 24 karat gold. Okay, this one I can hear shaking up. Maybe this one will be a little better. Oh yeah, that is definitely, as I make a freaking mess with it. That's already, that dropped better already. Oh yeah, look at that. That is definitely better. I could do that. I could definitely do that one. I think that might be the one I go with, but I've got one more I want to show you guys. What do you guys think? Just me sitting around here playing in makeup. This one is also Smoke and Mirrors. It was $2. It's called the Perfect Glow. It says great for face and body. It says Get Glowing. It's in like this little holographic container. And it's got like little confetti in it. Can you guys see that? Anyway, this was $2. Let's pop this guy open. I don't want to make a mess with all the star confetti that's in here. Alright, so these are stick highlighters, and again, one of them looks like it is that bluish, pinkish purple. It's a white stick. I'm going to do it on the other hand here. But it looks like it definitely has, yeah, it definitely has that pinkish, bluish, purple tint to it there. Yeah, not a big fan there. Okay, let's try this other one. This other one looks very gold. Is there a name on this one? Rose gold is what this one's called. Okay, so it's very gold looking. Hi, kitty. And let's try. Okay, now that one's not bad. It's very high shine, as you guys can see right here. This one's not too bad. So, I think what I'm going to do, okay, these are going, the two bluish purpley ones are going away, and I'm going to play with these two. So I think what I'm going to do, because like this one, it's dried down on the back of my hand, it's not budging. I mean, it's freaking dry. Dry. It's not going anywhere. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the stick on one side and I'm going to do the drops on another. So the stick, let me just kind of dab a little bit right here. It's crumbling as I'm dabbing. Crumble, crumble, crumble. Not so sure I'm a big fan of this guy. Let's try finger. Like I did the blush. Okay, that's a little better. That is definitely a little bit better. Oop, and I just got it all in my brow. So that's not bad. However, it did crumble and land on my clothes down here. But, you know, again, this was, what, $2, $3 for the set. Let me try some of this gold, the gold drops on the other side. Meow. Meow. Put some on the back of my hand. Boom, boom, boom. Finger. Let's start a dabbing. Beauty blender. Actually, I probably should have just done the beauty blender from the start. Okay, this one is more of a glow. The other one I believe is a little more natural. Alright, so I gotta be honest, I actually like the way that the stick from here looks better on my skin, but I like the application of the drops better. I don't know. I'm going to have to play around with these more. I'm just going to have to see which one lasts longer than the others. I'm just going to have to play around with it, that's all. Lips. How do I always do that? Lips. Let's go with some lips. I have a couple of different lip options here. I have this LA Colors Lip Duo, and what color are you in? Charmed. So it looks like it's a dark berry lip with the dark berry gloss with some glitter in it. It's a dual-sided duo. I think this was like $1, maybe $2 if I remember correctly. And then there's this one from Smoking Mirrors called the Long Wearing Lip Color, cream lipstick in the color Sandy. And again, it's got the little star glitter in there, but it looked like, if I can see it, where are you at? Where are you? Right here. Can't really see it very well on the camera, but right there, it looked like it was going to be a really pretty nude pink. So let's give it a shot here. Guys, I'm so sorry how long this video is, but you know, we're just playing, so what the heck, right? We can just play. Alright, it's a cute little tube. It does feel very, very cheap. It's just your typical little bullet. It looks like some little stars on it. Wow, no, I'm not going to be able to wear this. It doesn't have a smell to it, but look at this color. Oh hell, that is not nude pink. That is like pearly rose gold. That's exactly what that is. That is like a pearly rose gold. Do you guys see that? I'm not putting that on my lips. No, 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 no. Can't do that. I don't care if you were only $2. No. Ugh. So I have two choices here. I can go with the LA Colors, this guy, or I can complete the look with the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Cheek and Lip Tint. Let's swatch this guy. Let's swatch the gloss. Gloss, gloss, gloss. Okay. Nice pretty berry gloss. Not seeing a whole lot of glitter come off, even though there's glitter, it looks like, in the gloss itself. I'm not seeing it come off in the swatch. And then this is the lipstick. Ooh. What are you? You smell like something. Not bad. Laffy Taffy. You smell like cherry Laffy Taffy. Okay. That's kind of a berry red. Or I could do the Wet n Wild Lip and Cheek Tint right there. So I'm thinking what I might do, because the eyes are so dramatic, I'm probably not going to wear this all day anyway. I'm going to use the Wet n Wild Lip and Cheek Tint, the same thing I used as my blush, to kind of tie it in with my blush a little bit. Then I might go over at the top with some of this berry from LA Girl, or LA Colors. That is actually really pretty as a lip tint. Holy schmoly. I like this. This is like, for me, the perfect nude lip. I love that. But I do want to play with the berry lipstick, so. And I love the smell. Oh, cherry Laffy Taffy. Love it. I like that. Okay. Very good. Alright guys, so finished look. I know, it's kind of strange. I get it. I've been playing around with stuff today and you guys kind of bared with me while I did it. Very long video. So sorry about that. But let me tell you the things that I like. First thing that I like absolutely the most is these guys. This pink one, look at how pretty that is. I mean, that's dry. That's not going anywhere. And you guys saw how it stained when I took it off my hand. That's dry. That's not going anywhere. Bless you. Bless you, Miss Buff Buff. Bless you, little girl. We're sneezing. So, yeah, these, I like these. Are they as good as the Stilas? No, they're not as glittery or near as shiny, but they are really pretty, and they do in a pinch, and they dry down. They're not moving. Next, what I really, really like is I really like this Wet n Wild Mega Glow Cheek and Lip Tint, and I've had this before in another color. I don't know why I decluttered it. Maybe I just didn't like the color so well, but I really like this one. It went on the cheeks very nicely, and it made a beautiful nude lip for me. So I like this. I'm going to continue to use this. Also, the Wet n Wild powder and concealer. The concealer I've used before, and I already know I like it. The powder I've used before, it's not my favorite. But, I mean, I hold on to it because you just never know. I don't know. The foundation, I don't know. I'm going to have to wear this to know if I'm going to like it or not. I'm going to go ahead and hold on to it and continue to use it. And if this is something that I really like, I might check back in with you guys later on maybe a foundation type video. But I need to wear this a few more times to get a really good feel for it. But as of right now, it doesn't feel bad. It does feel a little oily, but we'll have to see how it goes on throughout the day. The LA Colors Duo Lip, the lip cream and lip gloss, the duo-sided ones. I like this. I like this look of the lipstick on top of that Mega Glow blush. So I'm actually going to keep this and continue to use it. The Ultimate Brow Kit, this guy here. This guy I've used in the past. I already know I love him. He is a repurchase. The Brow Gel. Do my brows feel crunchy? No. Did it deposit a lot of color in my brows? No. I mean, it's a very sheer gel. At first I thought it was going to be very taupe and make my brows look gray, but it really didn't. So it's not horrible. I mean, I could use it in a pinch. It's not going to replace my Control Freak by any means, but in a pinch I could use this. These two guys, I don't know, I'd probably use them again. The more I look at the side that I used the rose gold drops, I like it better. This side came out pretty well, except for the fact that it was a little crumbly. So again, I'm going to have to see how these hold up throughout the day. The eyeliner, and yeah, the star is just like a little kiddish joke here, whatever. But the felt tip actually did really nicely. It didn't go feathery into all my eyelid wrinkles, and trust me, I do have some eyelid wrinkles. So the eyeliner was actually pretty good. It was kind of a hard felt tip, but it made it very, very easy for me to get in between the lid and the lash line there. So it didn't do like this whole feathery kind of too fat of a line. So this was pretty good. I'll probably use it again. What else do I have in here? The Ultimate Brow Highlighter. I already know I like and love this. I will continue to use. The Mega Glow Skinny Mascara is great on my bottom lashes. Top lashes, not so much. Took it a bazillion coats just to get it built up this much. So, and for bottom lashes, it's good and it's inexpensive. So if you want just a dedicated bottom lash mascara, this works well. Excuse me. The eyeshadow primer and the face primer, I already know I love. I've used them a million times. The Be a Bombshell. The colors actually swatched beautifully, and I used some of these shades to actually fix the muddiness that was going on my eyes with the other palettes. So, I mean, this was a beautiful palette. I'll probably continue to use this guy. Okay, guys, that is my Five Below makeup. This was an extremely long video. Yeah, I'm going to edit some of this down a little bit so it's not long. Otherwise, it's going to end up being 2 freaking hours. Could you imagine 2 hours of me just sitting here putting on makeup and talking? Yeah, exactly. Anyway, so again, this was just kind of hanging around playing with this $5 and under makeup just to see how it would do. And yeah, I did some little out there things. I mean, sure, planting stars on my face and going around an entire day with a shit ton of glitter on my eyes, it's not exactly what I would consider for me. That's something that I would do. For me, it's I don't know, if I was going out clubbing or something, yeah, then maybe I might put a little glitter on my eyes, but this is a little much. Now, for those of you who love glitter on your eyes, go for it, because glitter is beautiful. Just on me, it's just not my thing. But I do think it's very, very pretty, and I do really like it. And I'll continue to use those glitter eyeshadows, because I think they're not too overboard, but they are still pretty. They're a little overboard for me during the day, but yeah, you know, whatever. Yeah, this was us just sitting around talking and playing with $5 and under makeup. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. If you guys want to see more videos like this where I go to these different, like, really inexpensive cheapy stores and buy really inexpensive cheapy makeup and try it out, let me know. Leave a comment down below. If you enjoyed this video, please go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. Also hit the bell down there so you can get notifications on any videos that I have posted. And also down there is a subscribe button. It's under this video somewhere. I think it's like down here, I think. If you hit that subscribe button, you too can rock your fabulous 40s, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.